Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do an unboxing and show you how to set up for the first time the Shark Matrix Robot Vacuum Cleaner, model number RV2310. Here's everything that comes in the box. We want to make sure and remove this little bumper pad so that the bumper is free to move. It does have LiDAR navigation. We've got two buttons on the top here, a clean and a dock button, and also a power button. But when we dock it, it's going to turn it on automatically. Now around back it does have a dustbin. You are going to have to empty this out. You just simply pull this, and then you're going to dump everything out that the vacuum cleaner picks up. There is a filter here. Now this filter is built into this door. Now you can clean this filter, but once in a while you will have to replace this, and you cannot pull it out. So to replace the filter, you will have to get an assembly like a door like this. Now again, this is really nice that it has LiDAR navigation. It's going to be able to map your house, and you can put no-go zones and sort by different rooms. There is a bumper here, there is some sensors here, but it's not going to avoid anything low to the ground. So if you got like an iPhone cable or a sock or something that's pretty low to the ground, it could run it over. But if it's high enough that the LiDAR can sense it, it will avoid it. There's the docking station. Now here we have, this is where it's going to charge the robot. You do have to install this single side brush. It simply just snaps on, right? Like that. There's the brush roller. Once in a while you will have to clean this. There is a comb here to kind of help get the hair off of the brush roller. And once in a while you will have to replace that brush roller. There's what the door looks like. Line the three little things up right there. Now this all comes assembled. I'm just showing this to you for demonstration. It does have a battery. The battery is 2,000 milliamp hours. Here's the drive wheels. Now there are fall-off sensors. So this is so it won't fall down the stairs. These little glass windows. Now once in a while you will have to clean those. You just get like a little dusting cloth. This is just a wheel that spins. This is what does the driving of it. There's the side brush and the charging. So when the robot backs up and docks itself, it's going to charge itself. So here's the docking station. The cable is permanently attached to it. It is 6 feet long, and you're going to plug this into a wall outlet. Now you can plug this into 100 to 240 volts, 50 or 60 hertz. Output is, well, it consumes 0.35 amps. Now you do want to put this up against a wall, and you want a foot clear on either side of it so that the robot can come back and dock itself. And you do need about 2 feet in front of it clear. So I'm going to set it up here on the table for demonstration purposes, but you'll be doing this on the ground, on the floor, against the wall. So here I've got the docking station plugged in. There is a green light right here. And you simply just back it up, and these lights up here will start to flash. Now it's going to be in setup mode. But first let's take a really quick measurement. About 16 inches. The docking station's about 5.5. And left to right, the docking station is 9. Okay, it's ready for setup. Okay, let's see how tall it is. It's right at 4 inches tall, the top of the LiDAR. Now the robot itself is right at 13.5 inches wide. Okay, so I did buy this with my own money. I bought it used off Amazon. I spent $169. So getting a robot vacuum cleaner with LiDAR navigation under $200, that's a really big deal. Now this one did not seem very used. It was missing the side brush, but I had another one from another one. Normally retails for $279. So we're going to see, definitely wait for this to go on sale, and there's a bunch of these used or renewed on Amazon right now. I will put links to them underneath the show description notes. Again, if you purchase it using that link, the product won't cost you anymore, but I will get a small commission from the sale. It is a way of helping support my channel. That way I can buy these with my own money and give you my honest review. So right off the bat, this unboxing, I was very disappointed. I don't like to see that filter built into this. Because you have to change that filter every so often. And to change that filter, you have to get a whole new door. Now, there are some third party that they're available, and I think they're available on the Shark website. They can be a little tricky to find. But normally that's just a filter that slides in and out, which is super easy to replace and clean and everything, and that's paper. So you're not going to be able to rinse that off. I like some robots that come with reusable filters. You can rinse them for a couple times, get some more life out of them. That right there, I'm I'm actually kind of disappointed in that. Because most of the robots nowadays have filters that are easy to clean and replace. Okay, we got to go to the Shark Clean app. Click the 3 little lines. Now click on Add a Robot. Okay, it's going to tell you pair my robot. It's plugged in, it's on the dock. Next. We're going to hold these 2 buttons up here. We need to put the robot into discovery mode, so I'm pressing both buttons at the same time. Okay, now I let up and I click this little button right here and hit continue. Now I may have to connect to, this thing's going to transmit a Wi-Fi signal. I may have to connect to that. Next. Now it's finding the robot. It may pop up and say connect to the Wi-Fi being transmitted from the robot. And those lights, looks like you got 2 blue. Yeah, oh. I'll say, okay, I found it. That was very, very simple. Now it's searching for the Wi-Fi. Okay, you're gonna have a list of Wi-Fi networks around your house. Pick which one you want. It will only work on the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. Then you have to type in the Wi-Fi password. Then hit next, and now it's communicating. And again, I'm doing this on the table. You should be doing this on the ground. You don't want the robot to get up and start moving. Looks like I wasn't. Sometimes it doesn't work. Let's start all over. Now what you want to do is sometimes adding the, make sure you find the right Wi-Fi. Make sure you add the right password. I might have entered the wrong password. So just go back. I just exited out. Success. Okay, see, it was probably me. Name the robot. Let's name this the Matrix. Now, I charged mine up early. It's probably only going to have about 40 to 60% charge, and it won't let you do a mapping run until it has at least 50% charge. So there it is. It wants you to do a mapping run first. So you want to go around, open up all the doors, pick up the stuff off the floor. Okay. So I told it to start doing a mapping run. It's a bunch of buttons you got to click. All right, now it's starting. It doesn't give you a live update or anything. It just tells you that it's learning and mapping your house. Now there's that rattle. That is normal. When I first got Shark robot vacuum cleaners, I didn't think that rattle was normal, but that's the brush roller hitting, I think it's hitting the comb and possibly the door, but it is normal. They all do it. It sounds like a mechanical, something mechanical hitting, which it is. And or maybe it's those flaps on the roller hitting that comb. But it's normal. So it's going to go around and use its LiDAR and map your house. It might take 10 to 20 minutes depending on how big your house is. Just try not to stand around it, because if you're in front of it or around it, it's going to send, that LiDAR is going to cinch you and it could mess it up. Okay, so that didn't take very long. The map is relatively good. It does show you where the home base is. And now you can divide it. So I'm going to approve the map, and we want to divide it into rooms and put no-go zones. Is going to be, you have to name the rooms also. There, add rooms. All right, so click the little add button. There's a room. I know I want to put a room right here, right around there. Then I want to label that room. That's the basement. Add a room, so then this other big part, I can make as many rooms as I would like. Label it. That's the den update. Now hit done. I could have merged rooms that it created automatically for me, and I can rotate the map. No-go zones are going to be hugely important. So if you got like a computer or something, I know this robot is going to get stuck over here. There's a lot of cords on the ground. So let's put it right there. I know there's another one over here. You can pinch and zoom the map. There, hit done. So I got the no-go zones. It doesn't do virtual walls or anything. It wants you to do a matrix clean right now, but we're not going to do a matrix. I mean, So now here it is. There's my map. There's the robot. I can clean by room. So if I want to do clean, deselect that room, I can do a matrix clean. I can do a spot. You can't make the spot any bigger. You can, yeah, you can't make the spot any, you can just drag the spot wherever you need. It's a certain size. Let's go back to home. So clean, you have 3 levels, eco, normal, and max. That's the suction power. Click the 3 little lines up here. And this is where it's very important to look at the history and the schedule. You definitely want to put this on a schedule. You can do the map. Here's all the different settings. So I've got several robots. This is the matrix one. The robot name, register it. It's very simple to register it. I do recommend that. Turn do not disturb on. 10 to 6, yeah, that's a very important setting in my opinion. These things will recharge. See, recharge and resume is automatically on. So if it starts cleaning and can't finish, it might start in the middle of the night. And that's about it. You don't get a whole lot in settings. But definitely put it in a schedule, and then I would do it at least once or twice a week. And then if it's bothering you, then you can just tell it to go dock itself. It's easier to put it on a schedule and tell it to dock itself than to remember to press the clean button. Okay, so here it is on the docking station. That light up there is blue on the dock. You can just come up to here and tell it to start cleaning. It'll clean your entire house. But if you want to clean just one room, you got to do it in the app. Okay, so I told it to start cleaning this room. And it's on medium. It's always going to undock itself and locate itself first. Now, as far as I know, you cannot do multiple floors with this map. It's only one. So you can't have it map your upstairs and downstairs. So sometimes it goes around and does the edges of your room first, and then it will do the center. And again, it kind of sounds like something's hitting on the inside. That's normal. So I consider this technology to be the same as this one. There's no real difference. You might have a bigger battery in one, or this one has I love the self-empty station where it backs up and empties everything out. But the technology inside is not, in my opinion, it's not different. They both have LiDAR, and they make Shark makes so many vacuum cleaner robots that are pretty much the same. Now, Shark robots do a good job. I mean, are they going to replace a stand-up vacuum cleaner that you plug in? No. But they do pick up stuff. So to say they don't work is not true. But to say, is it going to replace a vacuum cleaner? I'll never have to vacuum my house again. That's probably not a true statement either. But they do help maintain, especially if you have dog hair. But here's the thing. You are going to have to work on these once a month. Yeah, especially if you've got this cleaning your house twice a week, you're going to be doing monthly maintenance. If you've got it doing it once a week, you're probably going to do it every 6 or 8 weeks. And cleaning that filter can be pretty tricky. So yeah, we can see it's doing a good job, and Shark vacuums do tend to do pretty good with dog hair and long hair on carpet. But it is going to get wrapped around the roller a little bit. Nothing is 100% like just started and you never have to worry about it. Now, I just reviewed this one. This was $170. It was a Shark. It's called the Blue. I've got a video on it. It was it's renewed, and I love it. It's the same as the one that's down there, except look, that filter is replaceable. So this is what that one should have. I mean, I don't want to replace a whole door to replace a filter. So these Shark robots are popping up all over renewed. because they sell a ton of them. So, and again, I bought this one used. It normally retails for $230. You know, boy, for $70 more, you get a self-empty base, which is pretty awesome. Now you're not bending down and picking that up every time. But as you can see, these do work. They have limitations. If there's something loaded, like if your dog has an accident on the ground, it's gonna run it over and make a mess. They just don't have that sophisticated of technology on the front to sense low things on the ground. You've got to get into the $700-800 robots to start having that sensor on the front that can really sense if your dog has an accident or if there's an iPhone cable. That's really, really hard for them to do. All right, now it's doing the matrix clean. So it went in straight lines this way. Now it's going to go in straight lines this way. Let's tell it to go dock. Oops. And there's already something else. So it's going to back up and dock. So I have to undock it to empty the bin, which it's not that big a deal, but most of them that don't have the self-empty station, they dock the other way so that you don't have to move it. You just go up and grab the bin. And here it's going to turn around. Yeah, this is how they always dock themselves. I did a good job. Okay, let's see how I did now. See, I have to come down here. I don't like this because the robot's going to turn on in a second. They don't like being undocked, so it's going to start moving on you. You got to take this to the trash can. Yeah, you got to press that down, and that I think that helps lift this up. It's fine. See, it did a good job. There's that filter we talked about earlier. Now again, that's going to get really, really dirty, and you're going to have to clean that. Then you got to self-empty this. Whereas over here, this is so nice. You just once a month or every 6 months, or every 2 or 3 months, you empty that out. But it has its own issues. You know, you got filters in here you got to clean. So now once you empty it, I would just self-dock it. I would just rotate it there. So is this worth $230? That's not too bad of a price, but they love to go on sale. I would wait for it to go on sale. Getting this under $200 is definitely the way to go. I spent $160. I think that's a really, really nice price. But if you do some searching, you can find a self-empty one for $170 renewed on Amazon. And again, it's pretty much the same robot. So again, I will put a link to it underneath the show description notes. If you end up purchasing it using that link, I will get a commission from the sale. It is a way of helping support my channel. That way I can continue to do these reviews and I can say whatever I want. So I bought all of these with my own money. So I can say whatever I want about them. Now, Sharks are not the most advanced robot vacuum cleaners right now, but they do work. And their app is not the most advanced, but it's simple. And sometimes simple is okay. You know, sometimes it can get pretty complicated in those apps on your phone, but the Shark one is simple. There are a few more features I would like to see in it, but it does work okay. So earlier this year, finding a robot vacuum cleaner with LiDAR navigation, that's what this is what it's all about nowadays, is that circle on the top. Finding a robot under $200 with LiDAR was really, really hard to find. And now we're seeing, now the new price is between $100 and $150 for LiDAR navigation. I would not get anything in this lower range that does not have LiDAR navigation. And they've got to have that circle on the top. There's something that spins underneath there. And these just do the best job of mapping your house. If they don't have LiDAR, they're not going to do a good job of mapping your house, in my opinion. And having a map of your house, you can divide it into rooms, but no-go zones. You can schedule certain rooms on certain days. That's just the way to go, in my opinion. And don't let that matrix word fool you. They're the same. I think it's just a play on marketing. These that don't say matrix, these are called the AI. These have been around 3 or 4 years now. they do the matrix clean also. So they clean exactly the same. Now they do have one that's called the Detect Pro. It's got some different stuff in it. I have reviews on it, but it does have some dirt detect capabilities. And if it detects dirt in the carpet, it'll go over it a little bit more. But as you can see, I've got a lot of robots. I review them a lot. I compare them a lot. Roomba just released a brand new one. I haven't got it yet. This is the J9 Plus. I forget all the names. That's the J9 Plus Auto Refill. But they've got a brand new one coming out that's going to clean the mop pad. Because in my opinion, Roomba is behind the power curve with robots. They used to be the game. They used to be the industry leader, and now they're playing catch up. Right now, Roborock is pretty advanced. Eufy is extremely advanced. Dream is extremely advanced. Eureka is actually really, really good right now, and they've got a new one coming out really soon. Dream is releasing Dream and Roborock are releasing robots quicker than I can buy them. They're super expensive. These are getting into $1,300, $1,600, $1,700 robots. Eufy again, that's an extremely X10 Pro Omni, extremely good robot. But Roomba also released an essential, no LiDAR, no mapping, but it's $260. So you can see, for $260, you can get a whole lot more features. Even though this is brand new from Roomba, that's nice, but it doesn't have the features. And Roomba even sells robots that don't have the sensor on the front. They have this sensor, and they're usually called the I series, and they're no good. But here we have a Tycom. This was $140 or $160. It's got LiDAR navigation. So there is a lot of competition right now with robot vacuum cleaners. And this is essential in my opinion. Now the more expensive Roombas use this V-Slam. They have a really nice camera and sensor on the front, and it does okay. But why they're not doing LiDAR is beyond me, because LiDAR is definitely the way to go. And here I'm getting ready to review the brand new Roborock Q5 Pro. I'm just getting ready to do the unboxing. I'll do a comparison and let everybody know all about it. If there's any other robots you would like me to explore and to possibly buying, let me know in the comments down below. So again, thanks everybody so much. I love what I do. Typically, most of the time, I buy these products with my own money. Once in a while, I do get something sent to me for free, and I disclose that. But I want to give you the most honest review that I can. Recently, Ninja did send me the Ninja Slushie, and I was able to actually give an honest review because that thing's absolutely amazing. So if it wasn't, I might have been hesitant on saying, is it this good? Is it that good? I want to buy the products with my own money. With that one, I was able to make an exception, and it's just an extremely good product. It's the brand new Ninja Slushie. Again, Ninja did send it to me for free, but honestly, I was able to give it an outstanding review because it's a product. Ninja makes products that brings families together. Ninja makes products that create memories. So you're gonna have so much fun with friends and family with these type of products. Outside, we've got the Ninja, that's the pizza oven. Everybody can make their own pizza. So again, I really do appreciate everybody's support. I'm on Facebook. I'm on two places in Facebook. I have a Facebook page and a Facebook group page. I do free giveaways there. I'm also on Instagram and on TikTok, having some fun over there. So you can kind of see behind the scenes we show Miss Fiona and different things. So just having a lot of fun. Again, if you click on the links, the product won't cost you anymore, but I will get a small commission from the sale. Again, it is a way of supporting my channel. I try to buy, from here on, I'm going to try to buy 98% of the products. I'm still working out a relationship possibly with Shark and Ninja where they might be sending me some stuff for free, but I'm kind of working that out. I'm still going to give you my honest opinion. And what has happened in the past is sometimes I do get a product sent to me for free, but I'm like, okay, that's going to be a free giveaway. I'm actually going to buy it again with my own money, and that way I can do the review with my own money. But then I can give the product away. I can still give my own opinion, and so I just really do appreciate everybody's support. Even Shark said they don't mind if I give an honest review on their product, and maybe the things I'm saying about it, they might be able to fix in the future or something. So they do appreciate my honest reviews. This is just super tricky and new for me. you know, I've not done anything like this. So, but I'm really starting, I want to resonate with a brand of honest reviews. And that's the way I can buy it with my own money. And I can tell you, would I spend this actual amount of money on this product? And I can tell you that. And I'm not beholden to anybody sending me an email or any manufacturer. Now, again, I am going to have some relationships, I think, in the future with a couple companies, and I don't know how that's going to work out yet. And if I find it being a problem, I may not do it. So, but I do have to figure that out, and it's just going to take some work. I'm doing a lot of research right now. But again, 95% of these products are products I'm going to buy, and you'd be surprised at the products I send back. And I'll tell you that in the video. I'll be like, nope, this is going, I've sent probably 5 or 6 really expensive robot vacuum cleaners back because I'm like, no, that's my money and I want it back. This robot is not performing the way that they said it was going to perform. So again, I just really do appreciate everybody's support. I have an Amazon storefront underneath. If you're thinking of purchasing some of these products and even if it's something, like I do air fryers, I do robots, I did a bunch of coffee makers. I'm not doing as many now, but I'm doing the new ones that come out. But if you're thinking of purchasing a product on Amazon, go to my storefront and you can search. So on my storefront, there's a little search tab. You can search my videos on Amazon. And that way it'll bring up, I usually do on Amazon, I'll do a comparison with another top selling product on Amazon. And then I'll do like a unboxing, which shows you the dimensions, kind of just what you're getting, not much of a review. And then I'll actually do a review. I may do 3 reasons to buy. I may do a detailed review. Sometimes those videos can get pretty long. So if you're thinking of buying a different product, there is a search function on the Amazon storefront. And I have lots and lots of videos over there. So I really would, now again, if you click on that video on Amazon and you end up watching that video for 30 seconds, I forget what it is, but if you end up watching that video for a little bit, and you end up purchasing the product, I will get a small commission on that also. So that is a way of helping support my channel. Either clicking on the link below the YouTube channel in the description or going to my Amazon storefront and watching the videos. That is a way of supporting my channel. Again, I could not be doing this without that support. I really do appreciate everybody's support. I love what I do. I'm going to continue doing it. I'm working out this. I've got a lot of manufacturers contacting me, wanting to send free products. I've said no to a lot of them, but I want to have some relationships with some of the really big ones, and I'm trying to figure that out. I just don't know what that's going to look like right now. Again, there's been some bigger ones reached out to me, and that's exciting. You know, that's kind of what I've dreamed for. You know, I want to work with these manufacturers, you know, but I also want to be honest. And that the main thing is to be honest for you as the viewer. That's where I will always come from. As should you buy this? And half my videos are like, you've already bought it, here's how to use it. So I got a ton of videos just how to use it. And then I've got a bunch, about 20% are like how to fix it. And another 20% are like how to clean it. So lots of videos. My opinion, and I get this a lot also, is my opinion on videos. They're like, why don't you say this is really bad? Well, I will if it is, but a lot of times they just work differently than I want it to work. And so I don't necessarily say it's bad. I'm like, this is how it works. I prefer this way, but this, because what I've run in the past where I've called something really bad, I'll get a comment and somebody says, that's the actual option I need and I love it for that. So then I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. This option that this coffee maker has or this robot has may be the perfect option that you need. I don't need it. And for that reason, I'm not going to say it's bad. Never buy it. A lot of times you'll see me just saying, these are how they work. Now, I hope that helps. That's what I'm trying to help as much as I can. So again, appreciate this. This is going to be the commercial at the end of the videos. I will always try to keep that there. I know people, the #1 comment are like, thank you for getting to the point. So all the commentary is at the end. You don't have to listen to it here at the end, but I will keep the kind of the meat and potatoes of the video. I will keep that at the beginning. And I know sometimes videos get too long. This one's probably going to be extremely long, but I will keep my commentaries always at the end. And I really would appreciate everybody's support. If you could hit the like and subscribe and the follow on those other platforms, I really would appreciate it. And thanks for watching. Somebody knows I'm making chicken nuggets today. Miss Fiona, you'll get some, don't worry. I gotta cook them first, okay?